The Horrible Hag of Martin Street refers to a 1960s paranormal case involving the Addams family, who reported a grotesque, foul-smelling female entity in their 5508 Martin Street home. The incident caused such terror that the family allegedly abandoned the house. In the 1960s, the Addams family moved into a house on Martin Street in Detroit, Michigan. Things were okay for a while until they started encountering a strange figure that left a horrible stench behind. This would become the story of the Horrible Hag of Martin Street, also known as the Horrible Hag of Detroit. In 1961, the Addams family rented a house on Martin Street in Detroit. The husband worked nights, which meant he was going to have to sleep during the day. There happened to be a small dark room just off the kitchen. It was big enough for him to fit a bed, so he decided to sleep there during the day. Everything was fine for a while, aside from the weirdness of the husband sleeping in a little room during the day. But who am I to judge what some random guy did in the 1960s? The husband did have trouble sleeping in the room, but it wasn't until they had a guest stay with them that things got weird. It was not long before Addams noticed the strange and uncomfortable effect that the back bedroom seemed to have on him. "I started having the most horrible nightmares you can imagine," he said later to a reporter from the Detroit Free Press. "They would leave me limp with fear, because they were so real. I would find myself sitting in the bed screaming, till my throat was sore."
What the hell?
One of the dreams was when I found myself opening a door, and a mutilated body fell out.
What the hell?
When a guest came, first, the guest saw the hag, and a horrible smell was reported. They called the police, who searched the house, but found nothing. The husband was initially skeptical until he saw and smelled the hag. The police were called again, but nothing was found. When the husband saw the hag, he ran out of the room screaming and was wrestled to the ground. This is pretty funny, given how the story says that he didn't believe the initial story. When I got to that part, I laughed a bit. They described the hag as being hideous and that there was a horrible smell. The book I have goes further by describing it as having macabre eyes, a drooling mouth, and stringy white hair. Instead of talking, it let out a hissing sound and had a sickening stench. After the husband saw the hag and freaked the hell out, they left the house to stay with a neighbor. What is really strange is that after the Addams left, there were no more reports of the hag. Other tenants rented the house, but they didn't have the same experience. If you like my video, don't forget to subscribe.